Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here, and welcome back to another episode of Glory Hunter. In today's episode, it's the big one. We're away at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid in a game that I know after only 14 games played, if we do not get a result, if we do not draw or win today, the title will be over, because history says when Real Madrid go more than 3 points clear than now, you do not catch them. In today's episode, we're starting just a little bit earlier because I've made a signing as well. And this is because I honestly think that we don't win the league again this year. However, we need to start thinking about what's going to happen in the future. I'm honestly going to come out and say this: while this Real Madrid team is this good, unless we get a slice of fortune where they have a really bad year, this could be the last hurdle that we do not complete. And it could be 6 seasons of us not winning La Liga because Real Madrid are that good. With that being said, and that realisation, give it a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and give us a like, just a bit of luck for this game. Now, first things first, Kulic, who is he? A young kid who was wanted at the moment by a whole heap of clubs, as you can see there, including Barcelona. Just 18, a lot of 15s. Very, very good, 6'1". Look, Danny Smitten, as much as we love you, he has the potential to be better than Vera. He's also that good that I could train him to be a left winger, which I'm saying it right now. No matter who plays out on the left-hand side, no one plays well. Laurent Riviere averaging a 6.88. And there's a lot of really bad games in this as well. 6.3, 6.6, 6.4, 6.4. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's on here that is different from this. So they're both mirrored. Really, really, really weird. Anyhow, without further ado, got Real Madrid. Big game. Kulic is going to come in, be the new backup striker, going to develop him, going to train him to play on the left as well, so we can play him in batches on the left and up front and you name it. And he's going to be an amazing backup striker. Second thing, the run since we played Barcelona, how's it been? I've lost one game. Straight after that, against Vallecano, we got absolutely FM'd. Dominating, flying, could have been 3 or 4 goals up, couldn't put a chance away apart from the one we scored. Got a red card, 2 shots they had on target, 76th and 80th minute, they scored both, we lost 2-1. The game just was like, oh no, we need to give Real Madrid a bit more of a gap. Yeah. We then drew to Chelsea. After that, an amazing run. We are live on stream. Links down below to come watch that as well. We're basically going to be through the Champions League phase in the top 8, which is great yet again. And we barely have conceded goals, which, I'm saying this before anything else happens. Goals against, we've only conceded 4 all competition. So, first things first, fantastic. Secondly, in terms of this, we're underperforming on our goals by 2. We're underperforming by XG, by goals conceded, which is really low. We're only 1 point above where we should be. Yet again, Real Madrid scoring more goals than what they're meant to, which is always. And last season finished 13 points more than where they should have been. 7 points already up on where they are. We should be first in the X position table where we were for a long time. We're not here, however, at the moment. We're currently in second. So, yeah, it's annoying. But look, big game. Real Madrid are a good side. We must get a result here today, though. I am going to line up 4-2-3-1. This is a big game, so Alberto is going to go in there as well. Radicic and Quizieto. Bodalo has been fantastic as well. Just noting he scored in the last game as well. We weren't playing great. I went to semi-rotate 3 days ago against Espanyol. And I brought Bodalo off the bench. First thing he did, backstick, goal, and also Okafor set up Dida from a corner, which he flicked on backstick for Dida to tap home. So the new centre-backs are doing well, and we're obviously defending very, very well. Barcelona not particularly great on paper. Should have smacked them up last episode. Go check that out. But yeah, so these two have been good. Alberto comes in. Tyrone and Bellingham back from injury. Bellingham's got a couple of goals. Tyrone's still feeling the effects of his injury, but is slowly getting there. Dida and Doggin are fantastic. Riviere going to not start today. Robusti's had pretty good form. I'm going to play him. And then Dogana and Vera are there as well. Vera's having another good year. He's wanted by Chelsea for a lot of money. May happen a lot of other clubs as well. 15 and 11. We need him to score. Our biggest problem is we're a really good team. The only thing that I will say outside of being a really good team is in these big games, we don't finish chances. So let's see what happens. We need to go out there and show everyone that we can do what we can do. If Real Madrid get on top of us early, it is going to be good night, Jack. And we need to play well. Let's have a look. It's a Desi, just won goalkeeper of the year. Pascal Lefebvre, we used to own at Monaco. Giovanni and Kaplan. Would say Lefebvre's not 100%. Mugala's at left back, which is not bad for us. We can get at that. Pedro, Pavel, Odebranic, Iker's very good. Jonathan is up front with De Jong, a lot better than what they were playing with Damien Barjas and someone else. I think Pavel up front last time we played. There's Damien Barjas who broke our hearts when Tyrone got sent off. But yeah, look, that's the reason right here. Is De Jong is 30 and is that good, and Jonathan is 28 and is that good. They just score a ton of goals. They score a ton of goals because they're that good. There's part of me that's like maybe we should line up 4-4-2 like we did in the Cup. And try and defend. But I do think our best way to go out here is actually to play the 4-2-3-1 and try and go toe-to-toe because our team on paper is that good. We've got Bellingham in the middle. We've got Tyrone in the middle. They can do a job. Jonathan's on a run. And for half a second, I thought he put a top in. But 8 minutes in, 0-0. If we do continue to struggle to find a moment, I will go 4-4-2 and start trying to play for a bit more of that point. Kaplan, Pavel, over the top. Bordalo's going to win that header, but only as far as Morgala. Do find a lot in these bigger games. We just don't win enough of the ball back. Morgala with ball towards De Jong. He heads into the post and out. Look, 11 minutes in, I'm going to make a very early change. I think it's 4-4-2 day. I think we just have to go over it. Don't really have a striker. Enrique Busti can play up front. So we're just going to do that. Doggett is going to go on the left-hand side, even though he's not much of that sort of player. And we're going to just play it like so. Doggin's got a left peg, so yeah, he should be okay out there. I'm going to now try and just eke out shape. If we can see right after changing, I'll be annoyed. Header goes over from the corner. Now it's about, all right, sit in, be dogged, don't get caught doing anything silly. Another corner. We've only conceded 4 goals all year. It's another header into the post. Real Madrid in 16 minutes have hit the bar/post 3 times already. This is not good. This is not good at all. We are getting absolutely dominated by Real Madrid. They're just too good. We cannot beat them. They're just too good. It's a good ball over there. Clear. Oh, well, not clear. Jonathan should score. They've deflect. There we go. We try to header it out for a corner across goals to De Jong, whose cross deflects to Jonathan, so we're 1-0 down. Football Manager. Real Madrid are too good. We're not gonna win Glory Hunter. This save is over. It's going to be another 4 seasons of this, of Real Madrid pipping us to the post. The flex of Okafor falls straight at De Jong like he needs any luck. 1-0 down. Try to go 4-4-2 like we did in the Cup last year, which we got all the way to extra time before it went crazy. 4-2-3-1 got beat 6-0 here last year. Bellingham wins. This is where we need to go on the break. Vera, where are you? Good ball out. Quiziedo. Still going to Quiziedo. Ball in. Does not find anyone. Cleared it away. It needs to be Tyrone's ball. It is Tyrone's ball. Vera looked offside. Flag stays down. Morgala pumps one down the channel to De Jong. This is it. Barcelona. This is it. Madrid is just going to go bang, bang. Interesting ball. Works out for him. Aguirre. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Can someone tell me what we can do to beat this side? Can someone tell me what we can do to beat this fucking Real Madrid team? Because we can't do it. We cannot beat them. We can't even get near them. This is the thing. With Barcelona, we dominate Barcelona every time we play them. We dominate Barcelona. This Real Madrid side kill us. Every time. Not just kill us, like we should lose by 6 or 7 goals every time we play them. There's nothing that we can do. Quiziedo's a world-class right-back. You tell me he doesn't know how to take a touch there and heads it straight back to him. Ball towards Vera, doesn't find him. Poor ball. Tyrone wins that. Vieira falls to him. And then, yeah, somehow it's a block by Kaplan even though he's a metre behind him. It's this realisation that we've built a good team and we're really good. Just Real Madrid are just stupid on this save. Like, stupid. We really should have stayed with Hippos to win this title while Madrid were still with real-life players. Because this team here is better than what they have in real life. Backstick ball. Bordello's big. Somehow doesn't win it. 6'6", mate. Done nothing out there. going to go back to the 4-4-2, but I'm going to try and go to attacking, and I'm going to try and, like, press him. I think that's what we do. Tyrone's going to come up for Danny Schmidt. He's still feeling the effects of his injury. Robusti's going to come up for Lorient, who is not great out there, but yeah, we don't really have a left winger. DOPDA's going to be fine. I'm going to get Bellingham to actually get central midfield on attack and try and impact the game as well. And I think Doggett has not really done too much. I am going to get Saints. No, I'm going to get Victor in to try and distribute. We need 2 goals, so we're going to just go for it here. And if it fails, it fails. Bordalo's staying out there only because we got a set piece could be massive. Pedro, Radicic claims. Here's where we got to go. Get numbers up around Vera, win the second ball, and off we go, please. Good ball towards Vera, win the second ball. We don't win the second ball. Bellingham nowhere near it. De Jong now. There's just nothing we try is working. Okafor heads straight to him. Radicic again, can he go long? It's all about getting around that second ball. Danny Schmitten's the target, not the biggest, but we win the second ball with Victor. The ball to Vera, stinking. Stinking ball. Like, not even close to being a good ball. And here they come again. Ball over the top to Jonifus. Somehow this is only 2-0. We should be about 4 or 5 goals down. But you never know. Alberto throws. Rivieri, Alberto. Whips one in there. DOPDA heads just over. That's the one that needs to go in. That gives you a bit of belief. Edessa. Try to squeeze. Rivieri does well. And then it gives it straight back to him. We squeezed him and gave it straight back to him. Quisiera gets across. Alberto ain't going to win that one. Wins it off the touch of Jonifus though. Bellingham now needs to pick a pass. He looks at Vera over the top. Not enough on it. Bellingham's had a stinker in his first big game against Real Madrid. Not what we're paying you 175k a week for, mate. He's had a stinker. Does not put a ball into any space. Right, in every other game in this season, that ball's going over the top and making a run. That's what I mean. Every other game, that ball's over the top. We're in 1-on-1. He's chipped the triangle in a knockdown with no one around. It's a world-class footballer, is Jude Bellingham. I'm just going to get Bardalo and put him out of his misery here. And Bellingham's going to come off. He's had a pretty big stinker, hasn't he? And I'm going to get Petrovic in. But that's that. Here we go. We're going to get humiliated now again by Real Madrid. Vera doesn't get anywhere close to the ball. What's new? No one's had a good game. In these bigger games, we go missing. We can't do anything in these big games. Against Barcelona, we dominate, but we can't score. And against Real Madrid, we just get pumped. It's disgusting. It's horrid. It's not fair. It's all of the above. So now that I've taken all my big timber off, apart from Okafor, we get a corner. Okafor, score a consolation one. Doesn't win it. Rivieri, I would love to see him actually score. That's a finish from Laurent Rivieri. Hasn't done too much this season, but maybe a goal against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu is enough to get you going. Look, we've got 11 minutes to find 2 more goals. I don't know if they're going to come with how this game's gone. That's the first time we scored at the Bernabeu, I think, since I've been in charge. Don't think we scored the other time we played here in the first season. And I definitely know we got beat 6-0 here last year. Look, who knows? If we can maybe win the ball in the press here, you can believe, but I doubt it. I think there's more chance this becomes 4-1 than anything else. No one goes near Jonifus. That's probably the highlight there, that he went on a run and had a shot. So there we go, long look with Danny Schmidt, and it was the highlight. There you go. 4 minutes plus added time. Would need a miracle. Rivieri turns out. The ball to Vera is being just man-marked. Petrovic. Over the top. Danny Schmidt, I don't know if he was onside. Needs to finish. Does finish. I reckon he was on. Get the ball. We've got 4 minutes, boys. We've got 4 minutes to shake the hell out of Real Madrid. This would be the most unlikely point if we could find one. A ball over the top. Their fullbacks kept them all on. Danny Schmidden, first time cross keeper, knows there's a new striker coming. Finishes. Great run. See the guy in the bottom corner there where my face cam is. It's actually behind my face cam. You can't see him. Is there a moment? Is there a highlight? Come on, FM, please. We did not deserve that at all. We did not even deserve to be in the game. And don't let that finishing 3-2 mask the fact that, it was a close game. We got pummeled. It was scary how good Real Madrid were. And it really could have been 6 or 7 goals by the time that we scored our 2. But look, Rivieri scores. Danny Schmidden scores yet again off the bench. You can take a look at that. Maybe a 4-4-2 in the future could be in our cards as well. I'm open to it. I'm open to switching to a 4-4-2. I don't know. It could maybe be a system that we play in the future, 4-4-2. However, 3-2, we lose. We're now 3 points behind Barcelona as well. I just don't think this is the year we're going to win the league. Last year was the year. We had a game. We had 90 minutes against Real Madrid at home, knowing if we won that game, we would have been in the box seat to win out and win the league. Didn't happen. This season, league's already gone. Already 6 points behind Real Madrid. You don't have a chance of catching Real Madrid with 3 points. How do you think you're going to go with 6 unless they start screwing the pooch? And it make matters worse because we weren't able to beat Barcelona last time. They are now ahead of us as well. So with that being said, the league, even though it's in December, is already over for another season. So this year's going to be all about just building and whatever. Because the league is pretty much done and dusted, unless there is going to be some guys and, there's some changes in that. I'm probably just going to come back for Barcelona away just to recap it. And then Madrid, and that's the season over. So only 2 more episodes, so we don't clog it up. Because I don't think there's much else happening. Who knows? We could make the Spanish Cup final. We could make the Champions League a deep run and maybe focus on it, just to give us something to focus on this season. But I don't see how we win the league from here after what has been a very, not a poor start to the year. When you've only lost 2 games all season, won the rest, apart and you're drawn against Barcelona, you should be fighting for a title. That's how good this Real Madrid side are. They're yet to lose, and it's December. This is what we're up against. I just don't see a world we're going to beat this team, who are this good, who just keep on doing this. Do I at least have to remind you, 97, 94, 94, 102, 98, 99, 100, 99. 87 and 88 back a couple years ago, 99 and 93 and 96. Do I need to remind you that even if I try to get to that 95 point mark to put me in a position to win the league, it's probably not going to be enough. Because historically, Real Madrid will get the 97 plus. And well, this season, our time is already run out. See you guys next time for another episode where it'll just be a little whatever. Until then, thank you and goodbye.